Well, I made it 2/3 of the winter without getting sick. Hello, friends. It is a Monday, and I didn't think it was going to feel like a Monday until about maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock, and that was about the time when I started to feel that little ache in the back of my sinuses that says, "You're gonna get sick. You are sick." Just gonna plug through the week. It's President's Day, and I know I've talked about this before, how much I was obsessed with presidents when I was a kid. I think I counted at one point, and it was either 11 or 13 different books that were like a compiled list of the presidents, and there were different sections about them. Some of them were like 2 or 3 pages per president, and some of them were like, 5 pages on a president. I don't think I have any that led all the way up to Barack Obama, because by the time he was elected, I wasn't really getting any more books. But I think I have one of those placemats that have all the presidents on them. I think there's one that has Obama on that one. And obviously, since our current president has only been around for a little over a year, and I'm definitely not collecting any new presidential things at this stage in my life. I'm not current anymore. But you know what? That's okay, because it's more that it's cool. Like, some kids are obsessed with dogs or horses or spaceships, firefighters, those types of things. But even when I was like 10, I was obsessed with presidential history. I think it's given me more of a background for how bad it actually is now versus how bad everyone says it is. I would also say that even though everything is blown out of proportion, because you can get news at any minute of the day that is fairly current, things still are just as bad as they were 100 years ago, and a lot better than they were 100 years ago in other places. It really depends on how you're looking at it and which part of our country and our government you're actually examining. Because every people group is allowed to vote. That doesn't mean it always happens, but they have the right in our Constitution, and that was not a thing 100 years ago. And I think that's pretty dang cool. There are a lot of other things that have happened that are in our Constitution now, but I think that one is the most relevant at this point in our nation's history. Yeah. My health is steadily declining the more I talk, so I'm gonna cut myself off there. But happy President's Day. Learn some facts about presidents that aren't alive anymore, because I think that's the most beneficial thing you could do on a holiday like this. Talk to you tomorrow.